Knicks and Magic facing off for a spot in the NBA Cup Finals. Jalen Brunson was ready. First quarter, Knicks down by 1. JB drives in, gets the hoop.
The fake spin?
He had 25 at the half.
The hip shift.
Steve scores love easy buckets.
Jalen Suggs takes it to the rim, reverse layup to fall through contact. Suggs matched Brunson there, career high 25 first half.
Thundercat.
Yeah. There he is.
Thundercat.
Take that with you. I need to work on that landing, though.
Late in the third.
I need to work on that landing.
Brunson sits down Anthony Black.
Speaking of landing.
Come on, UD.
Take that with you. Don't look at the ref.
Help.
Yeah, Josh Hart gave the sting face. That was nasty. Fourth quarter, Knicks lead by 6. Towns drives in, muscles through.
This is the cat I like.
Thunder.
The cat that don't settle.
Fullback cat.
That's the cat I like.
Throwback cat.
Knicks win this one behind 40 points from Jalen Brunson. After the game, him and Josh Hart naturally giving each other a hard time.
Josh, I want to ask you this because I think you would answer honestly. When you factor in his height and not the most athletic.
Jesus.
You've said it. You've said it.
You didn't have to say it, though.
How many guys in the NBA do you think score the basketball better than he does?
Probably not many. He's barely 6 foot guard.
This is your fault.
Not physically impressive. Not athletic. But he's able to manipulate, defense. Obviously, big head, so he has a big brain. He's able to, figure out those angles and find himself in positions to be successful. So, inch for inch, I think he's probably the best one.
Welcome back to the roast of Jalen Brunson, ladies and gentlemen.
We're just going to take the last part out. We're going to skip with the last part. We're going to leave that out.
Those two always entertaining, and I know they joke about it there, but Jalen Brunson himself has sort of called his game an old man game. But it works. Why is it effective, Steve?
Well, first of all, he's got gears, right? Like he can square you up, he can hezzy you, get you off balance, shift his weight. He can get downhill, but then he's so good off 2 feet. Whether he's getting to the rim or whether he's getting to his pump fake game, his fadeaways, his step throughs. He's got incredible touch around the basket. And then, of course, if he needs it or wants it, he's got the 3-ball too. So the biggest thing, though, with JB is not just the knack, but the will. Like he just has no problem. Last shot of the game, first quarter, he just wants to win so bad, so determined that he makes plays.
None of it is above the rim. Everything is below the rim. He preys on mistakes. He gets angles. He understands angles. He understands positioning. He understands slow to fast, all the things that we talked about. So that's why it's an old man game. When you go to the park and all the young fellas, Thundercats jumping up and down and catching lobs, and the old man just up and under, get a couple layups and talk smack all day. That's what he's getting done right now.
I think you see the importance of footwork. You see the importance of counter moves. Like, how many times have you seen him where you think the defense has done a good job, sealed him off, right? Maybe somebody else has come. He gets people up in the air. He gets underneath. He reverse pivots, forward pivots, fades, pump fake. He's got it all. Yes. And that's the beauty of Jalen Brunson. He has worked on every single part of his game. So just when you think you got him, you don't.
Yeah, it's the footwork that separates it for me. I mean, the way he does, always in control, always off of 2 feet, got all the up and unders, all the finishes, all the touches around the rim. I mean, he's incredible.
We do got to give some love to his counterpart at the podium, Josh Hart, really impacting winning. How so?
I'm digging the Sons of Anarchy leather too. I'm digging the cut.
Little Jax Teller?
Yeah, I'm digging the cut.
Go get a tattoo tonight.
Yeah, well, final. When we talk about guys that connectors, Josh Hart is a connector. It really doesn't matter. It's an advantage when he's scoring the ball. But if he is not scoring the ball, you still need Josh Hart on your team and on your court competing for you every single night, setting that tone, getting those steals, doing all the dirty work so other guys can benefit from it. So Josh Hart is a winner 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. Give me this guy.
Yeah, Josh is an absolute glue guy. And, now he's shooting 40% from three this year. He's working with Pete, the new shooting coach. They're working a lot on the follow through and the strong base. So he feels extremely confident. So now you can't leave him. He's making all the winning plays. He's taking charges. He's diving for loose balls. He's defending everybody. He's the best rebound pound for pound. So he's a winning player.
I do want to mention their opponent. Although the Magic lost, Jalen Suggs had an incredible first half, 25 points, but he left after trying to play through a hip injury, and Chris Haynes is reporting that he left the game in a wheelchair because it was a long walk to the bus. So everyone here, of course, is hoping that he is okay and that we get to see him back on the court very soon. But the Knicks won that one, and we'll be seeing them face the Spurs on Tuesday. All right?
Can't wait.
Yes.
Amazing game so far. Two teams still standing, and one game left to play in this NBA Cup. Blake can't contain himself. It is the Knicks and the Spurs on Tuesday.
Look at the cup.
And we'll look ahead to that matchup. You heard him. You do not want to miss this one. A huge AFC West matchup coming your way on Christmas. Coverage starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Prime. I mean, we cannot revisit this game enough times. All right. Earlier in the day, Shea arriving in style for the semifinals. Wemby is back, and was he back? All right, first quarter on the break. Alex Caruso goes to Chet Holmgren for the jam.
Looking pretty easy right now for OKC.
Final seconds of the half, Spurs on the comeback. Wemby drills the three. They go on a 13-0 run before the half. Third quarter, Thunder down 3. Look at the sequence. Shea gets the block on Wemby, takes it the other way, gets the shot to fall.
Tough.
Thunder pull within 1.
He gets to the cup, huh?
Off the steal, Alex Caruso takes it.
Did he cock it back a little bit?
He landed like a superhero, too.
That ain't look old at all.
Wemby
Tough shot.
knocks it down over
Double
Caruso.
strike. But low key likes to talk a little bit.
Let him know about it. That's what I like. Listen, give me a Wemby jersey. He went to smoke. Get me a Wemby jersey.
Jalen Williams misses the second one.
Was that a foul?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you're a ref, you're going to call that?
That is definitely.
You're going to call that.
The behind the backboard shot foul.
I don't know if you.
I think he pushed him. That's why he ended
That's
so
why he
far behind.
It was the old free throw play. They crossed and a guy went behind.
Was flying in for the rebound. You can't call that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he got away with it. What we do know is the Spurs are advancing to the NBA Cup final on Tuesday to face the Knicks. Here was Mitch Johnson after the game.
Impressive all over the place. And then to have the fortitude to finish, to have the wherewithal to execute against a team that's been doing this now for the last year and a half, the level they've been doing it. That's our first game as a team. It's our first game as a full team. That is extremely impressive. And this is just something to continue to grow upon.
Hey, Manu's happy birthday, guys, Dirk.
Of course.
Ginobili!
I mean, I know all the Spurs fans are hype after that one. That was an incredible game and such an amazing setup for whatever we are going to see with the Spurs and the Knicks on Tuesday. Now that we've seen them both, tell me kind of your first reactions of what you're going to be expecting in that one, Steve.
Well, it's going to be really cool to see the San Antonio Spurs get on this stage as a young team. I think the Knicks, they play in the Garden. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. They've kind of been there. They're trying to knock on the door, get back there, go to the finals. But this young Spurs team, like we talked about, they can match any style of play. So it's going to be a fascinating matchup because they're able to switch their style, play different ways, win with defense, win with some offense. So really exciting game on Tuesday night.
Hey, put your sports scientist hat on. How many minutes are we bumping Wemby up to? He played 20 tonight.
Are we going 24?
I think 24 to 26.
24, unless it's closed, it might be 27 before we know it.
You know what? Let's go 40. We need him.
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm going to look forward to that one. I think, after this great battle tonight, I think the Spurs are going to be the favorites going into Tuesday. To me, they have a lot of bodies, a lot of guards to throw at Jalen Brunson. We know how good Jalen is against anybody, but still they have a lot of defensive prowess on the perimeter. Then they still have Wemby behind them if Jalen Brunson gets deep. I mean, that's going to be awfully tough to beat the Spurs now after this. So
I got a question.
Slightly favorite.
For all you guys, who does Brunson guard? Who does Brunson start out guarding in this game against San Antonio? Because Fox is going to put pressure. Castle is going to put pressure. Vassell is going to take advantage of opportunities. Who do you start him on?
Probably on Vassell, if you ask me for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Think of Vassell. What do you think, Blake?
I mean, do you put Harrison Barnes is standing in the corner a lot? Do you put him in the corner? I mean,
I think maybe HB.
Yeah, he does have some post game though. I've seen it, but
I mean, I don't know.
There's
if
also
we see
a cost of getting out of your offense.
Yeah, if you get a steady diet of HB posting and it takes the ball out of 100%. Fox and Vassell and those guys, I'm looking at that matchup. I want to see who he starts on because that's going to be interesting.
What would you do, UD?
If it's me, I'm putting him on HB. I don't want him guarding Castle. I don't want him guarding Fox. I don't want him guarding Vassell. I want to keep him fresh. And then obviously when they come down, he's going to have the opportunity to do what he needs to do offensively. But if he's getting put in a ringer all night defensively, it takes away from what he's capable of doing offensively.
We saw that in some of the Knicks matchups against Orlando, is putting him on to Silva in the corner, right? And keeping him over there, switching everything, running Mitchell Robinson up. Anytime you try to bring him up, I mean, the Knicks have done a pretty good job of that, of hiding Brunson, making sure he's not being overused on the defensive end. So that's the part that I love, is like that little chess match between the coaches and figuring out how to exploit this, because both coaches are thinking the same thing. And they're just having to make these little moves to figure it out.
Yeah, certainly a lot of matchups to hone in on Tuesday. We know that the Stars were on the court tonight, but Stars were also on the sidelines tonight. People came out to Vegas to enjoy the NBA Cup. Let's take a look at who was in the building.
Of course. Spizike.
Could he wear anything different?
Boy. That's old school.
Yeah. My OG.
Hey, Peyton, can't miss him. I'll tell you that.
Rip.
Rip.
What a guy.
Tony.
Bonjour.
And what's this?
CP.
What y'all talking about? Let us in on the
I was ear hustling, ass Blake.
Just catching up. Catching up. Not a lot's going on. Been a little slow recently, so just checking in.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a whole lot of nothing.
I got it. He's telling you all what he thinks about the defensive coverages. I would be interested in that.
Well, you know he has a great basketball mind.
Absolutely.
He got leeway here.
He got leeway here. Hey, there we go. All right. Coming up next, look who's stopping by to hang with us. Speaking of Stars.
Hey, there he is.
What a go.
Where's he at?
If I'm being honest, we don't really need him.
Not a soul in the arena.
We don't really need him.
There he goes. Album.
Okay, walk.
Yeah, his day over. He should be done.
Hey. Limber up.